You were yelling at me. VWFL Recon game. We're so excited to have you here for such a special meeting today. Today is all about celebrating culture, community, and the incredible contributions of the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people for our game. Just quick housekeeping before we get started. Toilet and food are available around the venue. Accessible seating is in front of the grandstand, just not on the capacity if possible. And if you need any assistance, we've got volunteers around ready to help. So make sure you check out the community exhibitors area where you'll find the long walk doing a banner campaign, Oztip and Super Kids Clinic, as well as display of past EFC three-time jumpers, guest exhibit activations to the 2026 EFC three-time jumper and the young strong sister. And we also have a post-community dance. We have a very talented Dara dancer performing a traditional dance, which will be amazing. We've got our community team who was warming up, so let's show some support while they get ready for their game.
thinking about our underhours and the special relationship that we have with them, I always think about the words of Guy Kerr, who always says, if we look after country, country will look after us. So thank you for being here and supporting the event today. Thank you.
I'd now like to invite both captains up to the coin toss and gift exchange. Essendon present Richmond with an artefact created by Rick Baldwin. We'll now do the coin toss.
Good afternoon and welcome to the NEC Hangar, the home of the Essendon Football Club for today's VWFL Dreamtime matches between the Bombers and the Tigers. Just had a fantastic pre-match presentation before our first game today in the Community Division. An eagerly awaited rematch of last year's exciting grand final, for which the Bombers were victorious for the first time in the Community Division. Big welcome once again to my co-commentator today, Nathan Sear.
Thank you, Bailey. Yeah, really excited for today. Obviously, the Dreamtime game is a big one on the calendar between Richmond and Essendon. And, yeah, it should be a good game. I think both games for both the community and seniors will be pretty close today, I reckon.
Yeah, I hope so. Certainly been a big rivalry in the last few years. I know we saw, as I was saying before, what happened in the grand final last year. But I think even when we were here this time last year, it was a very, very closely fought contest. Though with that said, I was looking back through our archives, and I think I'll come back to this later on, but in the Championship Division, the last 6 occasions on which the Bombers and the Tigers have played against each other, Richmond have come out victorious. Not since 2023 have the Bombers actually had a win.
That's crazy.
And I think the first time we were here in 2023, they were up against the Hawks. And Hawthorn won that day. Richmond won the last 2 times we were here. So Essendon...
I think this is the first time we're doing this during the day as well.
Yeah, it could well be. We've done a few night games.
Yeah, the last few times we've had games here, we've usually done it on a Friday night. But, yeah, it's a good setup during the day. I think we get a lot more people, which is good. Good atmosphere today. Obviously, you've got the standout on the wing.
Yep.
A few people in there.
It's a great event that Essendon managed to put on for our game today, so it's a credit to them for being able to do so.
Who's your tip for this game, Bailey?
Well, I reckon Richmond, given their dominance in the Community Division over the past few seasons, should get it done today. But who knows exactly what will happen. That's the beauty of this game.
Got some new faces as well on the Essendon community side. Obviously got Ben Milton up in the forward line. And here we go, underway.
Right, here we go. Okay, tap out from James Saw of Essendon, falls over the boundary line. But it was last touch to Richmond, so it'll be Will Taylor to take the ball in for the Bombers. Cameron takes the note. Luke Cameron in his first season goes forward to Milton. And Benny Milton will line up for the first of the game for Essendon.
Yeah, Milton's such a great leader for the club, especially in their community side. Great to see him out there.
Short pass to Luke Cameron, who's also playing as a forward, so like Ben, he can score. I think 2 goals to him last round from memory. Goes through and it's straight through the middle.
Good stuff, Essendon.
First Blood Bombers, they lead 1 straight 6 to Richmond. No score as of yet, but we know how quickly that can change. We saw it on Friday night out at Moorabbin. James Saw with the ball again for Essendon. He's called holding the ball. Elliot Charlton wins the free kick for Richmond. And he goes quickly to Mark Titford.
Set it up now. You go there.
Another league veteran, Mark Titford, for Richmond's first goal, hits the post.
Go good, Mark.
Yeah, he's usually pretty good from that distance. But that was pretty close anyway.
Yeah.
Good effort.
Yep. Sure, there'll be plenty more to see from him later today. Now Saw to Brandon Jones.
Some new players
Yes.
in their squad this year.
Apologies, Brandon. I think before I had you and James mixed up, but we're all good now as the ball returns to James Saw. Long pass into the centre. Falls away from Essendon hands. And Richmond will take possession. It's Elliot Charlton once again. Short pass to their captain coach, Matthew Morris. Been a part of wheelchair football in Victoria pretty much since the start. And now Bryant Parsons has made his presence felt with Richmond over the last, I want to say this is his 5th season. Charlton with the ball again, goes to Morris. Handle falls just short. Over the top towards Parsons, goes past him. Parsons and Jones both going for it, but it's over the boundary line. That'll be a free kick to the Bombers.
That's what the Bombers need, just someone leading out, giving them the option.
Saw and Jones exchanging the ball between them. They continue to do so, just trying to find that avenue up forward. They've got Will Taylor, who I'll go to now. Falls between the two Essendon players. Ben Milton has it, taps it forward. Corin Murphy, Matthew Morris all get their hands to it. Mark Titford with the one-hander. Fantastic mark. He could well take another shot from here. And knowing the way Richmond play, I think he'll give it off. He will towards Elliot Charlton. Ball falls short and the unlucky bounce sees it fall out. But Essendon touched it on the way through. And Parsons nearly took the one-hander again for Richmond. But this one not quite over the boundary line. Parsons had another go at it. 4 players rushing towards the ball. Elliot Charlton gets there for the Tigers. And Parsons, third time lucky, takes the mark. He plays on and misses to the left-hand side. 1 straight 6, plays 2 behinds. Bombers with a 4-point lead. Jones to Saw. Taylor again. Calls coming from the Essendon bench.
Those are taking their time here. Oh,
Intercept pass.
yeah, great
Taken
work
by
by Richmond
Charles.
there.
Yes, absolutely. Now Mark Titford, can he remedy himself in the 4? To put through Richmond's first goal and give them a 2-point lead, he's put it through.
Yeah, Bombers are taking their time there, and then Richmond just got in the way. And good work just reading the pass, and then they're able to convert from that.
Well, it's one of, I'm sure it probably plays to both teams' advantage at times in the Community League, is that compared to our Championship division, which you'll see later on, for those who haven't seen it previously, it's a lot more fast-paced than what we usually get here. So it gives the teams the opportunity to just take their time, make sure they're accurate when they're going forward. Ball's up in the air. Jones with the tap, and Cameron flicked it out of bounds. No, it's a ball up again. The fist from Charlton goes towards the Richmond forward line, bounces away from James Saw of Essendon. Another contest in the centre. There's 5 players there. Luke Cameron gets it straight to Benny Milton. Magnificent work. Probably out of Ben's range from there. He'll look to give it off. He does to Cameron. Luke Cameron can line up for goal number 2. He's got it again. And the Bombers regain the lead.
Got a lot of support here today, up in the stands with the flags. Great to see. But good start for the Bombers and the Tigers too. Pretty close one so far.
Essendon 2 straight to Richmond 1-2 as Matthew Morris gets the clearance from the Tigers. The spoil from Taylor sends it back into the centre of the court and out of bounds once again. Elliot Charlton plays on immediately into the Richmond forward line. No player can get their hands to it. Bounces away from Saw. Taylor to Jones. Told to play on. And over the line again.
Hard one though, you had to really get it off. Don't take too long with it.
Titford to Charlton. Playing as a centre, he can't score. Handball not far enough from Charlton to Parsons. The shot on goal missed to the left. And it's another behind to Richmond. Now Will Taylor for Essendon. A hand pass back to Jones was unsuccessful. Titford has it, goes around the corner. Taylor got in the way of it. Parsons goes for goal now. Taylor there to contest. And it's going to roll out of bounds yet again.
Taylor's renowned for his defensive skills there.
Yes. Richmond possession, Parsons to Titford. He plays on to gain the lead again. It's a goal. No.
I've called a rush behind. Work by Sam Stronach there.
Yes.
Milana Jones.
Fantastic work. Better eyes than me, that's for sure.
Did look like it was going through though from our position.
Yes, it did, most certainly. Hand pass unsuccessful again. Instant turnover from Richmond results in a goal. Tigers regain the lead yet again.
They're really good at reading the play there and converting. So that's the second time they've done that this game. Expect them to keep going with it.
4-point Richmond lead as we enter the final 35 seconds of the quarter. Goes into their forward line again. And it's going to be an Essendon ball. James Saw. They've got 20 seconds. Can they go end to end? Parsons plays on. Morris takes the mark. Needs to give it off. They've got 10 seconds. Mark Titford will take the shot after the silent.
Do you reckon this is his range?
I think he can just about get it there. It'll take his best though. Mark Titford. It gets there, but it just misses to the right-hand side, and Richmond lead by 5 at quarter time. 2-5-17 to Essendon, 2 straight 12.
And that brings us to the end of the first quarter.
Welcome back to the Hangar quarter time of our community match. These Richmond lead by 5 points over the Bombers. 2-5-17 to Essendon, 2 straight 12. Nathan, your thoughts on the first quarter?
Yeah, it's pretty fairly even at the moment. I mean, both teams are contesting very well, but as I said in the first quarter, Richmond are really reading the defence from the Bombers' point of view. So, good game so far.
Ball falls again towards Richmond's forward line, as it did multiple times there in that first quarter. 7 scoring shots to 2 Richmond's way. They'd be further ahead if not for their inaccuracy. But it fell out of bounds, and Will Taylor has it again. Goes to Luke Cameron, who's moved into the centre. Cross to Jones.
From the Bombers' point of view, obviously, as we mentioned earlier, they've got a lot of new faces on the team this year, and I feel like they're really gelling together very well.
They are indeed. Now Caleb Powell, who's come onto the court for the first time today. The short pass wasn't enough for a mark. That one was to Jones from Taylor. Cameron again. Quick pass to Taylor into the forward line, holding the ball. Bianca Meo wins the free kick for Richmond.
Yeah, good work, Bianca.
Brilliant.
Another one of Richmond's new recruits for season 2026. Both of these teams listed with new faces. Great to see we continue growth of our league. To have these new players come in is just a fantastic thing. It's something we want to try and promote as much as possible. As Essendon go forward, Ben Milton couldn't take the mark from the spear pass from Cameron. Shot into the forward line like an arrow.
That was a hard one to contest though.
It was. Now Charlton along the edge. Merrick gets her hands to it, handballs into space. Jones is there to clean it up. Howell nearly took the mark. Cameron gets it, passes it around his back. Howell knocks it forward, and it's out of bounds once again.
Elliot, don't take passes. Come on. Under up.
Charlie Kennedy to Charlton, and now Mio.
Come on.
Now pass to Morris. Bianca makes her way into the forward line, where she'll be able to score if she can get her hands to the ball. Morris goes to Charlton.
Time will stop here.
Clock reads 7:28. With Cameron may well take himself out of his chair. No, they're going to keep him in the chair. Good to see the support as always from our volunteers and umpires. Clock running again. Luke Cameron got the fist to it. Could go through the goals, but it won't count unless Palky gets into it first.
Keep working,
But
Charlie.
it falls over the boundary line. Matthew Morris gets it from Charlton. Nearly got it back to him, but unsuccessful once again. That's one of the things about wheelchair footy. You think of Sharon's unpredictable enough on grass. Imagine it was on wood.
Oh yeah.
Beating Milton, great mark.
Who's on the mark?
Hand passes to Cameron.
Go, Charlie.
Milton again, couldn't quite
Nice
take
ball.
it.
Yeah, he had a bit of time there to just sort of reassess his options.
No one on the mark, Elliot. No one.
That's okay, I'm sure we'll learn from that.
No one on the mark. Fingers there, one on the mark.
He's been in the league for long enough, very successful in doing so, so I'm sure
Good work, Elliot.
any further lessons he'll take on board pretty quickly, as it's now with Mark Chipford at half forward for Richmond. Centres it up for Morris.
He's been in the league for a while, Morris.
He has indeed. Can't move any
Definitely
further forward.
Go, Mark.
Mark Tipford's got it. Tried to get it away. Contested ball, bouncing around everywhere. Charlton has it. Got it to Mio. She could go from goal from there. Won't reach it. Mio again. Can't get her hands to it securely. And it'll be a ball up. In the air again, Cameron with the big fist. Straight into the Essendon forward line. There's no one there. The boundary line will beat all of them. Morris to Charlton.
Charlie.
Another common link up across the defensive line as it bounces away from Bianca Mio. Will Taylor into space, finds Cameron. Milton couldn't quite get there. Over the line yet again. I should be counting.
Charlie. Out ball. Move to get it.
I had a dollar for every time the ball went over the boundary line in this quarter.
Go on, Matt. Come on.
So Richmond's free kick from the corner there.
Yes.
Gets it off to Morris. Oh,
Caleb Powell's going after it. The boundary line will beat him.
Come on, guys. On a play
As the
now.
ball man's in our commentary position.
so Caleb Powell is the closest player to the ball going out, so he's going to take the free kick.
Well called. Of course, I'm sure Essendon will have him close to goal from where he's able to score. Luke Cameron told to play on. Didn't immediately. Landed nearly with power. Now Morris has it for Richmond. Hand pass into space. Titford's there. Nearly went for the throw. Got tackled. Saw wins the free kick. Still 4 minutes until half time. The Bombers have got plenty of time to score. Actually been no score yet, I believe, in this quarter. Score remains Essendon 2 straight to Richmond 2-5. Could be rushed through for behind here. It is.
Yeah, it's a pretty quiet quarter. I would have thought there'd be a bit more action. Who knows?
I'm sure Richmond will be happy with the swing lead they're holding on to at the minute. But neither side just able to convert their forward opportunities into goals. But if Luke Cameron can set this up for either Milton or Powell, Essendon have every chance to do so right here as he goes towards Powell and misses him. The Richmond defender's too good there. Now Elliot Charlton again to Matthew Morris.
Come on. Elliot there. Charlie's there. Good.
Calling forward Kennedy. Takes the mark, hand passes it back. Nearly tackled. Essendon bench wanting holding the ball. Luke Cameron has it. Hand pass to Powell. This will be a goal.
First goal of the quarter there. Good work to Powell. Great player he is too, so good to see him get on the board.
The Bombers by 2 points. 3-1-19 plays Richmond 2-5-17 with 2.5 to play in the second term. Ball in the air again. Cameron the tap. Again for the Bombers. He's dominating. Powell could get another one. He misses. Would have sent the crowd crazy if he put that through.
Go, Mark.
Elliot Charlton, the long pass forward to Thetford. Hits him just past the centre line. He can go for goal. He misses.
Pretty sure that's Richmond's first point for this quarter.
Yes.
Pretty low scoring so far.
Well, again, that's the thing they can be in the community league. Just as the players want to take their time. I think the pace has sped up this quarter.
That is true.
But it's been to both teams' detriment. As Elliot Charlton goes towards goal, which wouldn't score if it did go through. Nassim Hearn is on the court now for the Tigers with the hand pass to Charlton. And now Mio. Strong mark. Right on the edge of what in running footy you would call the forward 50. But that doesn't quite apply in wheelchair footy. Bianca Mio for her first today goes sideways to Titford, who's directly in front and a few metres closer to goal. Rates his chances from there better than hers, I reckon. I'd say she'd be wise to say so. Mark Titford for his second goal and Richmond's fourth. All clear from the umpire, it's through. And Richmond take the lead yet again.
Great work from Titford there, giving Mio the opportunity to pass it off and convert.
As we pass into time on in this quarter. Clearance from Luke. No, it's not. Free kick to Essendon. Ball's being called back. 22 seconds on the clock. James Saw will have the chance to send it forward again for Essendon so he can get one more shot on goal before half time. Caleb Powell has it. Richmond said he played on. Umpire Sam Stronach disagreed. And he'll shoot after the siren.
Good work by Sam there.
To put the Bombers 2 points in front.
Watch the left.
Caleb Powell, 1 goal under his name. He's done it. And it's the Bombers who lead at the main break. 4-2-26 to Richmond, 3-6-24.
definitely a lot more action towards the end of this quarter, I have to say, Bailey.
Yes, I totally agree with you there. But it's the Bombers by 2 points at half time. We'll see you in about 5 minutes time.
Thanks to our partners. Never a stereotype. Well, thank you for playing our and check out our next.
1, 2, 3, Hangar!
Just a reminder, this is the Bombers home game, so let's bring the energy.
Welcome back to the Hangar. 3/4 time here. Dreamtime match between Richmond and Essendon. Essendon leads by 2 points, 4 goals to 26 to 3 goals 6 24 Richmond. Thoughts, Bailey, on the game?
Look, close one so far. I'm hoping the second half will be as good. We'll see how it shapes up. Ball in the air. Charlton got the tap for Richmond. James Saw attempted to get it forward. Charlton got in the way of it. Ball bouncing around again. Bedencic threw it illegally. Matty Morris will take it forward for the Tigers. And Mio takes a strong mark. In a similar position to where she did so just before half time. And yet again she gave it off to another Richmond forward. This time it was Parsons.
Yeah, good job to Parsons there. I reckon he'll line this one up.
Parsons for goal number 2. Straight through the centre.
You really back him from that position though.
Got to, I think he's been doing it for long enough. No, he's got the form when he needs to. Tigers by 4. Cameron the tap to Saw, clearance forward towards Milton, will go out of bounds. Matt Morris.
Good job.
To Hermes. Pass forward, intercepted by Cameron. Still fell to Medancic. Medancic have been playing firstly.
Nice pass.
Now Brandon Jones. So pass to Saw. Needs to give it off. The Bombers to score. Yes, quite right. Benny Milton nearly. Ball in space. Cameron again to Saw. They'll have another go. This time it's Jones.
It's one of those moments where players really need to take their time and sort of assess their options. You don't want to rush it too quickly.
Matty Morris again. Even if Essendon can just keep them in their forward half, I'm sure they'll be happy. They're unsuccessful in doing so. Mio has it now for the Tigers. 2 goes to Charlton. Parsons, he'll get... No, he didn't play on. I thought he might from that distance.
It was a pretty tight angle.
Yeah. It depended just how quickly he got it off. So I doubt he'll have any difficulty here in slotting his 3rd. He doesn't. Richmond by 10 points. 5-6-36 to Essendon 4-2-26. They're back in the middle again. Charlton lands with him a second time. Streaming forward again for Richmond. And out of play. A couple of famous faces in the corner there behind Saw and Medancic. Let us know in the comments if you can spot them.
Good. Good.
Cameron wanted the mark and was paid it. Ball floats into space. Saw trying to get it for the Bombers. It's out of bounds.
Matty Morris to take it from the sideline.
Wasn't sure there. I think there were a few players who wanted to. Long pass forward to Parsons.
He's going to go for his 4th here.
Yes. Already got 2 in 4 minutes. Ryan Parsons for goal number 4. Just misses.
That was a close call.
It was we were right behind here, and you could see from this angle he was going straight over the goal post. 3 goals, 3 to his name, 5 goals, 7 to Richmond. Now Jones, cross court to Cameron, takes it with one hand. Four. Now Cameron again. For Jones. And he can line up to reduce the margin again. Brandon Jones hasn't scored yet in this one. This to make it a 5-point game. Handball falls short. Did it hit out there Charlton's chair? It didn't. That's what we call a bit of luck if you're an Essendon supporter.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go in for the touch there.
Yeah, I thought so too. It must have missed it by inches.
Very close. A good job from the Bombers there.
Yes. And from our umpires in determining that call. Clearance from Cameron falls to Milton. Won't go through for a goal, but it'll be close to Brandon Jones. Steve Belzig to contest as well for the Tigers, and it'll be held up. Here again, Cameron will tap straight to Milton and Jones. They're both there if they want it. They got in each other's way. Ball stays in. Does it, or is it just out of bounds? It's a ball up right on the edge. No, it was out of bounds.
Free kick.
Yes. Milton to Jones. Punches it through. Essendon are back in front. 6-2-38 Essendon. Richmond 5-7-37. That inaccuracy coming back to haunt them now, Richmond, early in the game. Reminder, it was 2 goals, 5 for the Tigers in the first term. They've done better since then, but will they rue their errors as Cameron takes the clearance again for Essendon. And it's rolling towards the boundary line, will go over. Luke Cameron will rebound it quickly to Milton.
Goes for the generous pass there.
Yes. Richmond started with the first 3 of the term. Can Essendon get 3 in a row of their own here? It's spoiled by Charlton, and now Morris hand passes it forward. There's no one there for the Tigers. This will fall out of bounds, or will it? No, it bounces in. Beg your pardon, Titford. Bounced it in, it came off an Essendon chair. So Mark Titford will regain possession and go for the quick hand pass to Brian Parsons.
It's a bit of a tight angle there.
So he gives it off. Unsuccessfully. Corin Murphy can recover it for Richmond. Then we get Charlton and gives it a go as well, but Dancic couldn't take the mark. And now Brandon Jones wasn't paid the mark. Hand passes it forward towards Benny Milton. Corin Murphy's there as well. Ben goes for goal. What a goal! 3 in a row Essendon, they lead by 7 points.
Fantastic counter attack from the Bombers there.
Milton gets his first. And did it, the home crowd love that.
You really hear it even with these headphones on.
He can indeed. Mark Page well at Charlton, he went for Titford, he was disoriented, so wasn't keeping his eyes on the ball. Contested situation here now in Richmond's forward line. Charlton has it again, going for Titford. He's taken the mark, but can he score from there? I think he'll try and give it off so he can get a better shot at goal. He does to Bryant Parsons. This game's really heated up in the last few minutes. We've got just over a minute until 3/4 time. Bryant Parsons going for goal number 4. Puts it through.
Richmond really needed that coming into 3/4 time.
What a game this has been so far. Back to a point the difference.
Like I said, these Dreamtime games don't disappoint.
No,
it's always
definitely not.
very, very close.
40 seconds remaining in the turn. Tap not taken by anyone. Cameron has it. He'll get the clearance for Essendon. He'll bounce the wrong way. Ben Milton has it. Murphy there to recover for the Tigers. And Matt Morris rushes it through. 2-point Essendon lead. 16 seconds for Richmond to regain the lead here. Charlton goes to Parsons, spoiled by Saw. It's out of bounds, but it'll be a Richmond ball. 6 seconds. I've got to go. Titford has it again. It'll be a third shot in a row after the siren at the same end of the court. Mark Titford to really put some spice into this one. To regain the lead for the Tigers. Was touched on the way through and it's one behind.
It's getting interesting.
1 point lead to Essendon. 7-3-45 to 6-8-44. We'll be back for the final term in a couple of minutes. Welcome back to the Hangar. What a game this has been. It was Richmond by 5 points at quarter time, Essendon by 2 at half time, and now at three-quarter time, the Bombers lead by just 1 point.
Yeah, this can go either way. Really hard to tell which team is going to come out on top.
I'll tell you what, we haven't had a draw for a while.
We haven't, no. So
That'll be very interesting. Here we go in the final turn. Cameron gets a tap for Essendon. It falls to Jones. Charlton with the intercept for Richmond. Passes it forward into space. No one's there. It's over the line. Essendon ball. Cameron to Taylor. I'm sure Will's just trying to slow it down a bit, but he's buggered up that pass. Going towards Richmond's forwards line. Can Mark Titford get to it before it goes over the line? He's being defended by two Essendon players. Out of bounds. Cameron to Taylor again.
Taylor. Stay on him, Corey.
And now Jones.
Stay on him.
Over the top to Luke Cameron. Will Taylor once again
Good, Corey.
as the ball for Essendon.
Take off.
Returned it to Jones. Just slowly creeping their way up the court here. Looking for an entry inside their forward line.
In front, Corey.
Cameron has it. Goes to Milton.
Yeah, great ball work by the Bombers there.
Ben Milton. For goal number 2 for a 7-point Essendon lead. It's there.
Stand it up, Corey. You got it. You've got this, mate.
8-3-51, plays 6-8-44.
I feel like Richmond's going to really bring the pressure on now.
I've got to there, two scores from the tie, 2 goals from the lead. But plenty of time, still 8 minutes to run.
Tyler's gone ball up.
Sensible decision there, I think. Cameron the tap away eventually. Into space, Taylor, Parsons to Tetford. Cross to Charlton. It's Mark Tetford moves forward. He goes for a pass to Parsons. It's a goal. Yes. Ryan Parsons cuts it back to 1 point.
Very free-flowing plays, I think.
Extremely free-flowing. I think this is what both teams are trying to get earlier in the match, and they're having more success now in doing so. As a pass from Charlton, falls to Morris, bounding into Richmond's forward line. Who can get there first? It's Brian Parsons. Can he put them in front? He ties the scores. 51 apiece.
That's a difficult position to umpire because obviously you've got about 3 people going for the ball. Anyone can chop the arm.
Very difficult.
But yep, they were confident in their decision.
Brandon Jones. Apologies, Nathan, to Luke Cameron.
Elliot, back to the forward.
Now Taylor.
Help out in the 28. That's it, Brian Taylor.
6 minutes 20 to play. Scores level. Luke Cameron. Long pass to Milton. Benny Milton lining up. Can he do it again? To put Essendon in front. It's a goal. The Bombers by 6 points. Ben has 3. And Essendon lead 9-3-57 to Richmond 7-9-51 with 5 minutes 38 to play now. Matty Morris gets the clearance for the Tigers. Brian Parsons going after it, but Luke Cameron might just beat him to the ball. It's an even contest in the end. Trying to keep it in play. Caleb Powell has it for the Bombers. Goes to Milton again.
Down the mark, Good job. Go him, Elliot. Elliot. On him out, Corey.
Across to Brandon Jones.
Elliot.
Looking for a forward entry. Will be Luke Cameron who'll try and deliver it. Richmond are ganging up on the 2 Essendon forwards, so Jones and Cameron are just going to pass it between them for a bit until their forwards can get some space. Caleb Powell's in space, he'll take the mark.
Great work from Essendon there, taking their time with possession. Gave the forwards an opportunity to find that space as Caleb did. Now he's going for goal.
Under 5 minutes to play this to put Essendon 12 points in front, which may just be a game high lead. Caleb Powell for goal number 3 is through. 10-3 plays 7-9. 4:15 on the clock.
Ryan Parsons coming off.
Now we have Charlton, the big clearance to Mio.
Looks like she's going to pass it off.
Just finding someone who can take it. It's Charlton, wasn't 3 metres, called by the umpire. Tedford couldn't take the mark, it's going to be out of bounds. It will be a Richmond ball because the Essendon player got their hands to it. He plays on, goes for goal.
Hits the post.
It has 11-point margin.
What do you reckon the Tigers need to do to try and get back into this?
Well, given that behind, they're now only 2 goals from the lead, so if they can get those through successfully, that point could prove handy for them. They've got 3 minutes 20 to do it. So I think if Essendon can get another goal here, it'll just be a bridge too far. Caleb Powell, as the tackle was attempted by Morris, the ball falls into space, bounces chaotically. Brandon Jones, hand pass into space. There's 6 players around the ball. Out of bounds again. Matthew Morris will take it for Richmond. They need to convert here. Morris to Tedford, Jones with the intercept. Didn't fall out of bounds. Cameron into space. Who can get there? It'll be the boundary line.
Tigers need to go quick here.
2.5 to go. Morris to Charlton. Cameron, what a mark. He can't score. Charlton with the defence there. Powell's trying to get to it. Kennedy. Crash, bang. This could be rushed through. It is. 2-goal game.
The players have got about 7 seconds with the free kick to assess their options. As I mentioned, you want to try and take your time, especially if you're in this position.
Charlton to Mio. She's going to hand the ball towards goal. Can Tedford pick it up and keep Richmond in with a chance? We're under 2 minutes and it's an even 2-goal game. Will Taylor. Finds Cameron. And now Caleb Powell. It's within his range if he wants to go for goal, but he does the sensible thing, goes to Luke Cameron.
Bombers slowing down.
Powell by himself.
Now, if he gets this, I think he's nailed the game.
Even if it's a point, this should be enough. There's only a minute to play. Caleb Powell, he's got 3. This to ice the cake for Essendon. It's a goal. And the Bombers are going to get home in an absolute classic here at the Hangar. 11-4-70, plays 7-10-52. Powell's 4th. What a game this has been. It's a credit to both sides. Putting on a fantastic showcase of football to begin the day. Ball lands with Luke Cameron. He's trying to get it away. Brandon Jones. Hand pass into space. Lands with Benny Milton. The throw to Taylor. Couldn't reach him successfully as the clock ticks down. Ben Milton has possession. Can you get it to Caleb Powell for one last shot on goal? He'll take it to Cameron. There's 3 seconds. They're going to hold it up here, the Bombers, and they're going to get home and win it by 3 goals.
Great work from the Bombers. They got away with it in the end. Credit to Richmond as well. Very evenly contested contest throughout the game.
instant classic at the Hangar to begin today's Dreamtime matches. The final score, Essendon 11-4-70, defeat Richmond 7-10-52. The goal scorers for the Bombers, it was 4 to Caleb Powell, 3 to Ben Milton, and 2 each to Luke Cameron and Brandon Jones. While for Richmond, their 7 goals, 5 of which were from Brian Parsons and the other 2, Mark Titford. Nathan, just quickly, your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, so as I mentioned before, great contested game, pretty evenly matched. And obviously the Bombers got away with it in the end. But yeah, awesome work from both teams.
The Bombers players come in for their song.
Sure you're feeling a bit of disappointment, Bailey, being a Richmond fan?
Look, I'm very much a neutral when I'm at these games. I've been around for long enough that I can put those feelings away from me.
Fair enough.
The Bombers will be bloody happy with that one. 18-point winners to begin our day here at the Hangar. It's dream time in the VWFL. We'll be back in a few minutes for our championship matchup. As we await our championship game this afternoon, we will let you know there will be an Indigenous dance performance commencing at about 2:10. We don't know if we'll be able to bring you the audio on that one, just due to copyright restrictions when we're live streaming through our platforms. We've already, unfortunately, had some issues on Facebook this morning, if that's why you haven't been able to tune into us through there. But we'll bring you as much of his performance as we can, and at the very least, it will be recorded, we believe. So if there's anyone who wants to see it after the fact, we'll be sure to provide a link on our social media. I will just say it's a credit to you if you are still watching with us. While Australia are playing in the World Cup, Nathan and I will bring you live updates during the championship game as that game progresses. Oh, hang on, we've got one right now. Nathan, what have you got?
So we got 0-0, 5 minutes into the game. So we've got it on my phone at the moment while we're speaking to you guys. So we'll be following the game along as we go along. But it's 0-0, 6 minutes into the game, and early days so far.
Yeah.
So hopefully, you know what, it's going to be a tough one against Turkey. But
yeah.
I hope we get up and sort of put up a good fight. I feel like it'll be a draw, maybe 1-1.
Yeah.
But hopefully they prove me wrong.
I think from what I've seen, I've already had a shot on goal. I've just had a second. It's gone over the net. Well, that's right. We'll bring you coverage of that during the day. We'll take a break for now. We'll show you at the very least the video of that performance as it's taking place. Hopefully the audio as well. We'll see how we go. But we'll be back with you soon.
This performance celebrates storytelling, culture, and the meaning of every time. I'll now hand over to Jamie to say a few words.
Boys, how are you doing today? Yeah? Okay. My name's Hangar, we're part of the Jarlo Dance Group. I'd firstly like to acknowledge that we are on the lands of the Wurundjeri people. I'd like to acknowledge all the Kulin nations. I'd like to acknowledge any mob, the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples here today. And I'd like to acknowledge each and every one of us that make up this community, an amazing community event today. So we'd like to start off and dedicate this acknowledgement song to each and every one of us here today. Thank you.
coin toss. I'll invite Lisa and Stormy from Mandara Country. And for our championship game to get underway, let's get started. This is a big one, so let's hear it for the Essendon Bombers as they get into their game.
What a fantastic way to begin proceedings ahead of our Championship Division match here at the Hangar between Essendon and Richmond. Both teams are shaping up well here. The season's been a mixed bag for them. They've only played 2 games each, both with 1 win. For Richmond last round, it was a loss to Hawthorn, who are quickly shaping up as one of the premier teams in this year's competition. While for Essendon, they got a hard-fought 21-point win over St Kilda at the State Football and Hockey Centre. What's your tip for this one, Nathan?
Again, I think it'll be another close one, to be honest. I think I've got a feeling Richmond will get away with it in this game. But I know, obviously, the Bombers have got a star-studded lineup. I mean, Caleb Logan, Chris Henderson. I mean, these guys are really leading the way. I can't really, to be honest, it'll be close.
I'm inclined to agree. I think just seeing the way Essendon played last week, I'm inclined to tip them at this point, but it will be a close one.
And as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, we've got the World Cup going on in the background.
We do, yes.
Between Socceroos and Turkey, still 0-0. 19 minutes into the game.
And for those of you following the NBA, the Knicks with another comeback in the final quarter have won the series 4-1 to claim their first championship since 1973, so well done to them.
It's a great day for sport today, Bailey, for sure.
It is, most definitely. But it doesn't get any better than what we're about to see right here, I'm sure, at the Hangar in our championship division of the VWFL. Their teams coming in, it'll be Hayden Farley and Nathan Greats.
Who's your tip for today?
Well, as I said before, I think Essendon, but only just. Here we go. Underway, Greats with the tap. Fell to Wyatt, straight to Kotsanis, couldn't get him, out of bounds. Now, for those of you who were watching our community match, you will notice how... apologies. Technical error there. Mitchell Stretton, the Essendon captain, hand passes along to Henderson.
Hold him up, Chris. Hold him there.
Now Scott Van Gemert played his first game for the Bombers last week and was highly valuable in their win. And it's now Caleb Logan, one of the stars of his Essendon team, as he has been for many seasons now. Goes for goal. Misses to the left-hand side.
Bendigo boy, Caleb Logan.
He is.
Very good in front of goal.
Jude Anthony defends for Richmond.
Time to stop there.
Fantastic mark. Hand pass to Anthony again. Essendon ganging up on the Richmond forwards. Miranda Charlton's moved forward. She takes possession, and the hand pass to Kotsanis is good. It's in his range if he wants to go for goal. He's going to give it off to Wynett. And he's got the chance to put through Richmond's first goal.
That's yourself, Jane.
Yeah, he's definitely got the range for this one. Be a good start for the Tigers.
James Wynett misses. 1 point each.
Very different speed to Community, obviously.
Yes. Scotty Van Gemert, the pass to Farley. Stretton.
A lot of players that have been here since day dot.
Most definitely. And Van Gemert again as Essendon look to put through the first goal. Farley has it. They can't score, playing as essential with the pink wristbands. Caleb Logan most certainly can, and he does plenty of it. The question is not if he can convert, it's whether or not he will. He doesn't, he passes to Henderson. As much the same thing, you put Chris Henderson anywhere in about 3/4 of the court, and I reckon he's a chance at the goal. But Logan has it again from close range.
Yeah, good option by Henderson just to pass it off the closer distance.
Caleb's the sort of player, if you've got him in space, you've got to go to him. It's a bit of a non-negotiable. Caleb Logan for the first goal, offline.
Yeah, it's been a slow start in terms of goals at the moment, but very quick game nonetheless.
It's only played 3 minutes. There's still plenty of time for these teams to get on the scoreboard. Ball's with Miranda Charlton. She goes to Anthony. It's a bit like what we saw in the Community, just a bit of a slower start, getting their rhythm. Hand pass up to Wynett, straight with the intersect. The ex-Richmond player. As Logan goes in towards goal, he's put it through, I reckon. We'll just confirm, yes he has. Caleb Logan strikes first for Essendon, and they lead 1-2-8 to Essendon, 1 behind. Oh, I beg your pardon, Essendon 1-2-8 to Richmond, 1 behind after nearly 4 minutes. In the air again. Ball goes out just towards Richmond's forward line, but Logan's there to defend it. Charlton's running towards it, but the ball's going to bounce over.
What a space opening up for the Tigers there as Jude marks it.
If they can get that quick ball moving, that space will be a massive advantage for them. It is for Wynett.
Pretty sure he's got a basketball back there as well.
He may well do, yes. A lot of players do in wheelchair football. Wynett's assessing his options. Greats and Kotsanis are being defended by 2 Essendon players. He's going to go straight for goal himself, and he's put it right through.
First goal for the game for the Tigers.
Back to a point. On 2 plays 1-1. We've played 5 minutes. Greats with a tap to Wynett. He might go again. He has. 2 in 30 seconds. And the Tigers hit the lead.
One of the quickest goals I reckon we've had this season.
Absolutely, yes.
He's able to read that very well. Got the clearance. Converted.
4 of those, and they'll set up very well with Richmond. And only the 1 win to them this year, trailing Essendon by percentage on the VWFL Championship ladder. As Stretton finds Henderson with a skilled hand pass. Now Van Gemert. Healing for a 5-metre penalty with a late bump from Kotsanis. Told to take his set shot, and he goes to Logan. He plays on, he's going for goal again. He's missed.
Good press, guys.
Anthony to bring it in. The Tigers lead by 4. Greats. New player this season, as indeed there are new at both of these clubs. Now James Wynett, who's showing his skill and poise yet again. The glaring omission from last week's team sheet for Richmond. But he's glad to have him back today. And he's got it again, just inside the forward third.
I love his aggression. I feel like that would come from his basketball background as well.
Definitely.
Really useful.
James Wynett, forward for a second, he's going to have a shot from the centre circle. He's found Chris Kotsanis, who scored 100 goals for the season last year.
He had a lot of people roaming the court after that.
Chris Kotsanis for his first goal of this contest. Makes no mistake of it. Richmond extend their lead.
9 out of 10 times he'll get that from that position.
Well, see, you'd think so, but I watched him a couple of weeks ago and his accuracy was a bit off. But I'm sure he's been doing some goal kicking practice at training. Wynett goes again. It was nearly a goal, but through for a minor score.
Good try, James.
What would you call goal kicking in wheelchair footy?
Look, I think the players still call it goal kicking even though they're using their hands.
If you say it's like goal handball, it sounds a
Yeah,
bit
it doesn't roll off the tongue.
Yeah, it sounds a bit ugly.
Yeah. Again, it was one of those things when I first started in the league, I was a bit worried about that. But I don't think the players mind too much. If I'm wrong, though, please let us know. As Henderson goes to Logan. Essendon will try and set up their second. There's some aggression going on off the ball.
Doesn't really have any options to pass it out. Just gonna have to go for it.
Straight for goal. No. Umpire's found a free kick.
That was
And
advantage.
that goal was found. Essendon 2-3-15 trail Richmond 3-2-20.
Just an update on the scores. Socceroos are winning 1-0 against Turkey.
Fantastic.
12 minutes till half time.
To Anthony.
Not sure who scored, but
So
great to see us on the board.
I'll tell you at quarter time. Wynett has it again. Now Kotsanis showing his class yet again. Chris Kotsanis for goal number 2. It's a goal.
Never in doubt.
That's. Hang on. I'll just put that score into the wrong team. The supporters won't like that.
Essendon 2 goals 3-15 to Richmond's 4 goals to 26.
Correct.
Richmond gets the tap.
Yes.
Miranda gets it.
Charlton. Oh, brilliantly spoiled by Stratton. This might be a goal to Logan. Did he get it away in time? I think he did. Yes.
Hard to see from that angle. It's going so quick, I guess, that couldn't really see, but
As long as
trust Tegan Lawrenson,
Yes.
our goal umpire.
As long as the goal umpire sees it, that's all that matters. We're down to 20 seconds. Is there time for one more goal? In an action-packed first term. It started off slowly, but in the last 5 minutes, been goal scored very, very quickly. Down to 10 seconds. Chris Kotsanis can shoot for goal. Will he get the lucky bounce? No, it's out of play. That will be the end of the scoring as Richmond lead by 5 points at quarter time. 4-2-26 to Essendon 3-3-21. And as Nathan said, Australia 1-0 up in the World Cup. A goal to Irankunda in the 27th minute.
No surprise there. Welcome back to the Hangar between Essendon and Richmond for our VWFL Dreamtime game. Essendon 3 goals 3, 21 to Richmond 4 goals 2, 26. What do you make of the game, Bailey, so far? It's been an interesting contest, very close, very entertaining.
As you called it during the first quarter, both teams took their time to get properly on the scoreboard with some major scores, but since then it's been very, very fast paced. I reckon 7 goals in 5 minutes. So who knows what can happen from here. As we've got Greats and Van Gemert this time in the centre for Essendon. About to commence play. Run away. Tap falls Essendon's way. It's Stretton who gets the clearance. G. Dansby's there to defend. Shannon Sykes as well for Richmond. Onto the court for the first time in this quarter. Ball went out of play and it's going to Caleb Logan, who I'm sure can score from there. I know he's not going to have a shot. He's going to go to Van Gemert.
He has scored from longer range though, so I wouldn't have been surprised if he went for it.
Definitely not. No, he's parked himself in the goal square, but James Leonard's there as well. He might take his chance to score.
Yeah, he's a veteran for the Bombers.
Yes, former captain. James Leonard to put Essendon back in front. Has he? Yes.
4 goals 3, 27 to the Bombers. They lead by 1 point against Richmond, 4 goals to 26.
Goal kickers so far, 3 to Logan, 1 to Leonard, as you saw just then, and for Richmond 2 each to Kotsanis and Wynett. As the ball comes out of the ruck and falls out of bounds, it'll be Stratton's ball for Essendon. He finds Van Gemert with a lead. And now Jordan Kinneborough. He's just been subbed onto the court as well. Back to Stratton, goes to Leonard. You can line up for his second, he will go straight to Caleb Logan.
Yeah, the smart option there.
Yes.
Caleb made some space as the outlet. And now he's got a straightforward shot on goal.
Caleb Logan for goal number 4 for him to extend Essendon's lead. No mistake there.
Piece of cake for him.
5-3 plays 4-2. Bombers by 7 points. 2 minutes into the second term here at the NEC Hangar for VWFL Dreamtime in our Championship Division. Neutral tap fell to Essendon's advantage without being possession. Logan tried to get to it, but the ball beat him to the boundary line. Trying to find a player in space. He's got Van Gemert. Great field for the intercept. Sykes with the tap forward. Ball out again. Will be Jordan Kinneborough to bring it back in. Cross court. Falls just short of Van Gemert. It goes to Wynett. Now Kotsanis. The mark is paid. Chris Kotsanis not beyond his range of challenging. Will go to Wynett. Easy mark.
Close call.
Essendon players called it touched.
Could have gone either way there.
Umpire Matty Hayter disagreed. James Wynett will line up for goal number 3 to make it a 1-point game yet again. Straight through the middle.
Yeah, great response from Richmond there.
5-3 plays 5-2. Essendon with a 1-point lead. Tap from Van Gemert, just fell to Stratton. Now Leonard couldn't quite mark it. Logan's rolling his chair backwards trying to get to it. Ball in space, Wynett's going straight for it. He could go all the way. He will, he'll put the Tigers back in front. Fantastic bit of play there. And Richmond lead again by 5 points.
Very much a seesaw sort of game, Bailey.
It is, and it's just that quick movement from Wynett and that speed you see from players like him and Caleb Logan. We might be about to see it again here as he goes for Kotsanis.
And that's what every team wants. because the championship is such a fast-paced game, you need those type of players to cover the field efficiently. And White does that.
They went Jason though during the home and away last year. Chris Gotsanis gets another one for the Tigers. 3 in a row, Richmond. What?
Tigers 7 goals to 44 to Bombers 5 goals to 33.
Quite right, yes.
11 points in the lead.
I was just checking if it was 3 or 4 in a row. It's none now. As James Leonard gets a quick one back for Essendon.
As we mentioned at the start, these Dreamtime games are very unpredictable.
Most definitely.
No matter where they are on the ladder, it's always a spectacle. So great to see such a contest here today.
I want to say last year it was a 22-point win Richmond's way, but in years prior to that it's been pretty unpredictable. Oh, sorry, even in that game, I should say it was pretty unpredictable.
Greats with the ball, and passes it off to Sykes.
He's trying to see who he can find in Richmond forward half. Greats has rolled down there, so he takes the mark now. James White is almost by himself.
Came off the mark. Good call.
Played on unknowingly. Logan was there to apply the tackle and he won the free kick. Denied Richmond a key chance at goal. Will Essendon be able to take that movement down the court and get their own shot at it again? Van Germert. 5-metre penalty.
Yeah, you've got to be careful if you're on the mark there. Don't want to encroach into their area too close as he gets it off.
Good mark by Leonard.
And he's right in front of goal, so
He is.
I'd be surprised he's handed it off.
Yeah, I think given the distance Logan is away from goal, that's probably not the worst move.
That is true. Logan was close to the goal, so good option.
He's only on, by his standards, a slight angle. For another lead change. Caleb Logan going for goal number 5. It's in. Bombers take the lead again by just 1 point. 7-3-45 plays 7-2-44. Caleb Logan 5 goals 3 today, and we know he's capable of many more than that. As the ball goes up, quick tap from Van Germert, lands to Leonard. He's tackled, got rid of it, but not in time.
Yeah, was dropping the ball there. Waiting just to bring it back. Yeah, in those instances, you really want to try and get rid of it as quick as you can.
Yeah, but you've got to do it properly.
Exactly.
Shannon Sykes. As Richmond are looking to apply yet another lead change in what's been another brilliant contest in these opening 18 minutes. James Wynant's already got 4 goals to his name. Can he match Caleb up the other end with number 5? No, he can't. He misses to the left and scores a level 2 minutes away from half-time.
Great matchup though today between White and Logan.
Yes.
Goal-scoring machines.
Stretton to Van Germert. Had pressure applied on him from Wynant, but ultimately wasn't enough to claim the mark away from him. Stretton again. Goes to Farley. 1 minute 35. The Bombers will just try and take it carefully down their end from here. Just trying to deny Richmond any opportunity they can get. They're struggling to find players forward of the ball at the moment, without being contested by a Richmond defender. They've got to Van Germert, who got himself free. And now Leonard. Farley again, they're still chipping it around. Caleb Logan's the one they want, but he's got 3 Richmond players around him. Nearly got himself free there, but Stretton was looking in the other direction to Van Germert. But he's got Leonard on the lead. 45 seconds to play.
Chris Henderson urging him to take a shot.
He doesn't. He goes to Logan, who did.
That was probably a good option, though.
It was.
Give it over to Logan.
Well, that's what I said about 30 seconds ago. He needed to get himself into space, and they were trying to get it off to him. Eventually he did. And any score here will put Essendon back in front as we tick down past 20 seconds remaining until half-time. Caleb Logan for goal number 6. He's put it through. And the Bombers are going to take a crucial lead here into half-time. 8:3:51 to Richmond, 7:3:45 as time will expire. There is the half-time siren. The Bombers by a goal in what's been a great contest so far. Sorry, Nathan.
I was going to say the Bombers got away with it in the end there, but it'll be interesting to see how Richmond responds coming into the third quarter.
It's nearly half-time in Vancouver. Australia still hold a 1-0 lead over Turkey as well. But here, it's the Bombers by 6, 8:3:51 to Richmond, 7:3:45.
We're about to head into the second half.
Heading into the third quarter for this game. Essendon 8 goals 3, 51 to Richmond 7 goals 3, 45. Very unpredictable game so far, but really looking forward to what this second half brings, Bailey.
Indeed, we are. Lots of momentum swing so far, but again, it's the Bombers holding that slight advantage. So I'm really looking forward to what we can see from these two teams in the next 20 minutes.
And meanwhile, in Vancouver for the World Cup, Australia leads Turkey 1-0 heading into half-time. Hopefully we hold that lead.
Yes, fingers crossed. Ball tapped away, it's straight over the line. Mitchell Stratton will take possession for the Bombers. Searching for options forward, he's got James Leonard, couldn't hold the mark. Van Germert's there, so it's Logan. But Jude Anthony was there to apply the pressure, and he will take possession. Hand pass across to Charlton, was intercepted by Leonard. She gets her hands to it and finds Anthony again. He'll get another go almost from the same position he was in before. Nathan Greats using his height in the chair to his advantage. The pass to Charlton, and now Kotsanis takes it with his right hand.
Doesn't really have the options to pass it off at the moment.
No,
so it looks like he's going for goal.
Wynet's trying to get himself free, but he's going to take the shot. Is Chris Kotsanis to tie the scores. He puts it through. 8-3 apiece.
All square.
Kotsanis with 4. Ball up in the air, tapped by Greats, went towards James Leonard for Essendon. Caleb Logan has it, he can go for goal. If he can get a lucky bounce, it'll go through. It bounces completely the wrong way from goal. It was nearly going to go through or behind on its trajectory it took before the bounce. But instead of bouncing towards goal, as it sometimes can do, it bounced at a right angle towards the boundary line. How about that, Nathan?
Yeah. It's I was going to say it's a very evenly matched game so far.
Yes it is. Well, the scoreboard says that much. Charlton to Wynett, couldn't hang on to the mark. He did well to spin himself out of trouble, otherwise there's a lot of expensive equipment here that was going to suffer. So, James, if you're watching this back, we appreciate that. Thank you very much. Now Scotty Van Germert to Hayden Farley. Now Stratton. Still looking for options. Leonard's free. Couldn't take the mark. Just got his hands to it. There's 2 Richmond players there to defend. It'll be a ball up. In the air, tapped by Van Germert to Henderson. Nearly. Gives the Bombers the lead. But by the barest of margins.
Chance for Richmond to respond.
Anthony to Charlton. Turns a favour straight back to Jude. Another one of our league veterans. He goes long. Great. Brilliant contested mark there.
Especially away from the ball too.
Yes.
Straight towards the goals.
And in Richmond's forward line where it's needed. And now Wynett can line up again. Going for goal number 5. He comes in, hand passes on its way. It's touched on the line and bounced back in. It hits the behind post and is pulled out of bounds. Brilliant effort.
Yeah, I thought it was going to cross the line there, Bailey, but
as did I.
good work by Scott Van Germert to save that for his team.
It means the Tigers have possession though. Nathan Greats is going to try and get it to Kotsanis. Marks it in the goal square. And this, you would think, will put Richmond back in front. It should at least level the scores. Kotsanis for goal number 5. Makes no mistake there.
Leading goal scorer for the Tigers now. Passing James.
Yes, 5 goals straight for Kotsanis. He's improved his form. Has been practicing the goal kicking at training, I'm sure. Richmond 9-3, plays Essendon 8-4. Great to the tap. Anthony the fist forward. Can it get to Kotsanis? It won't.
Chance for the Bombers to respond here.
Hayden Farley gets the pass away to Stretton. Looking for options up the court. He's got Henderson, who can score from there, but I think he'll do the unselfish thing and look to give it off because Logan's got himself free.
If he goes for this, Bailey, he's going to go for goal number 7.
Yes.
Not sure how many he's got.
There we go. That's through. There you are. 7 goals it is to Caleb Logan, and the Bombers lead again by 1 point.
What's the most amount of goals he's got in the game?
25.
25 goals in a game.
25, yes.
It's more than what you get in able-bodied footy.
Yes, I think the AFL record's 18. And these games go on for much less time, I can assure you. James Weiner can put Richmond back in front. He has. Goal for goal here at the minute.
Good job, James.
Richmond lead by 5.
It's number 5 for Wynett.
Yes. Ties the leader again with Kotsanis. And with 4 minutes to play, Richmond lead by 5 points. Greats gets the tap away, but the ball's out. Couldn't be more evenly matched at the moment, aside from the scoreboard. 13 scoring shots each. Henderson, I'm sure, will try and add another one here, either through his own efforts or through that of Caleb Logan. He's going for goal himself. Essendon back in front. Remarkable game of footy, this.
If you have a look at the stats over there, he's only the 3rd player on the team to get a goal on the list.
Well, it's one of the interesting things about this league is that you get these big bags of goals every week because instead of 18 players on the field, you've only got 5. So naturally, if the scores are similar, which they are at the moment, 64-63, there's going to be less players scoring more goals each. And that's why we've got Caleb Logan with 7 and Kotsanis and Wynett each with 5. It's Nathan Greats now for Richmond, who takes it forward to Kotsanis again. And he gives it off to Wynett. Stretton nearly defended it, but couldn't quite.
Again, he's going for those really aggressive marks, and that's what's converting for Richmond at the moment.
He's got that courage to hold his conviction. James Wynett comes in for goal number 6. Misses. Scores level again. 5 goals 4 for James. He'll be ruining those missed opportunities. Mitch Stretton to Scott Van Gemert. With 2 minutes 20 to play in this 3rd term. Goes back to Stretton, who's pushed himself forward on the court, just as Scotty's doing now. He might be in the best position to mark this hand pass. He goes instead sideways to Farley.
Smart play. Pretty congested in the forward line. They want to risk it.
Now Henderson, oh great. The courage there to go for the defence. And the clock stops with 1:59. It's Henderson's mark, but my goodness, that was some courage there from Nathan Greats.
Now this stoppage is going to give Hendo a bit of an opportunity to assess his best options and allows the Bombers players to position themselves the best they can.
As the clock restarts, Henderson goes for Van Gemert.
He's contemplating it.
Henderson again, he'll go for goal. He's done it.
Goal number 2 for Chris Henderson.
The Bombers by 6 points. 11-4-70 to Richmond. 10-4-64. Henderson, 2 goals, 1 now for him. All in his 3rd term.
Yeah, this game's going to go right down to the wire for sure.
Van Gemert the tap. Lands with Henderson. He might go again if he can get the bounce. Yes! Kept everyone on the edge of their collective seats.
From almost half court.
That is one of the better shots you'll see all year. And just like that, the Bombers have a 2-goal lead as we edge towards the final minute of the third term. Essendon 12-4-76, Richmond 10-4-64. Greats for tap. Anthony fisted it forward. It's out of play. And the Bombers will take possession through Hayden Farby. Can they add a third goal here?
There's still time, got about 30 seconds left.
Hangar to Henderson, who can shoot from there just as he did a few seconds ago.
So 35 seconds left on the clock. What's he going to do?
Hendo goes long! He's missed it this time.
They are in a more comfortable position now, the Bombers, heading into three-quarter time. As CJ gets the mark.
Yes. Kotsanis.
Van Gemert argued that it was touched.
16 seconds on the clock. He goes to Wynett. And it's a free kick.
Yeah, there was a bit of high contact there.
5.8 seconds on the clock. He's won the free kick. Time will restart.
It's obviously becoming a bit more of a physical game as we head into the last quarter.
I think it has to be. With how close
and
it
fair
is.
enough.
The umpire will restart time. I'm short. There he goes. And the siren will sound to James Wynett to cut the margin back to 7. And it's a goal. We are going down to the wire here at the Hangar.
12 goals, 5, 77 to Richmond. 11 goals, 4, 70. It's only 7 points in it, Bailey. You can go either way.
This is shaping up as another brilliant game. It already has been for the first three quarters. I'm sure it will be again. We'll see you in a few minutes for the final two.
12 goals. Start again there. 12 goals, 5, 77 to Richmond. 11 goals, 4, 70. 7 points to the margin to the Bombers. As we said before, it's a very close game, and Dreamtime games do not disappoint here in the VWFL.
Very rarely.
What's your take, Bailey? What do both teams need to do to try and get on the board and try and get on top?
Look, the physicality of the contest really went up in those last couple of minutes. If that can continue for both sides here, this is going to go right down to the wire. And as I was saying to you just off air, this, I reckon, will be potentially 4 or 5 goals each this term.
I think a big highlight from the third quarter, I mean, we looked at Chris Henderson coming off the bench, scoring those goals, especially that last one from halfway. No surprise from him, though. Obviously one of the most experienced players on the team. As we get started for the last quarter here. Two rucks in the middle, obviously got Scott Van Gemert
again. Here we go.
Umpire Sam Stronach to ball it up. Van Gemert gets the tap.
Falling into Richmond's forward line. Kotsanis is there. He'll try and shoot for goal. He gets it to Wynett, in fact.
Yeah, he's going to go for goal number 7. So he could tie it up with Caleb Logan, who's on 7 as well for the Bombers.
We'll see what he can do with his handball here. For a 1-point game, it's in. Hang on to your seats. Essendon 12-5, Richmond 12-4. Goes up again. Graves with the tap this time to Anthony. Free kick.
Yeah, did get him in the arm there.
Top of the arms. He wanted it and he got it. Because it was there.
Perfect opportunity for Richmond to bring it down their forward line. There's Jude, another experienced player on the field.
They'll try and take the
Gets it off to Greats. CJ's on the lead.
Yes.
Katsanis.
Regulation mark for him, I'm sure.
Just trying to collect the ball there, but obviously got 4 players in the goals that are leading out.
Chris Kotsanis, he's going to take the shot from here. Because there's 2 Essendon defenders on James Wynett. Kotsanis going for goal number 6 to put the Tigers in front. He has.
Silences the Bombers crowd in the background.
There's a few of the Tigers faithful amongst
There are.
and they'll be loving this right now, but all these Bombers fans will be wondering, how can our side get back into this as it goes into Richmond's forward line again? Can Kotsanis get another one? He can!
Oh,
Hang on. No, holding a ball.
umpire Matty Haydock's called it, holding the ball.
Brave call.
I think good decision there.
Yes.
He did hesitate as he was carrying the ball over the goals, and he did get the touch, so
I will admit I
enough.
got so carried away with the goal that I missed the free kick, but as a skilled umpire yourself, I'll trust your judgment. Henderson has it now for Essendon. He gets it to Logan. And Caleb Logan, after Richmond thought they had a goal at the other end to put them 11 points up, can put the Bombers back in front. If he could put through goal number 8, he can.
Bombers fans up and about now with their flags. Love to see it.
The Bombers lead again, 13-5 to 13-4.
I've got a feeling Logan will get to double digits at least. At least number 10.
This is going to be an instant classic, this one. Logan's trying to get to it again. Shannon Sykes is chasing it down. Logan from the angle. Oh!
He loves those dribble handballs though, Logan. From the angle especially. Reminds me of a Leon Davis.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes, very good. Big Collingwood man, Nathan is, so he's got his reference in for today. He'll be pleased with that. James Wynett has it now for Richmond. Goes across to Greats.
Greats has had a sensational game today.
Long hand pass back to Wynett. What a mark that was.
Bit of a last minute contact from Van Gemert. No 50 there.
No, and it wasn't enough to prevent James from claiming the mark as his own. And he'll go now for goal number 8 to put Richmond back in front, which he has done successfully. This has been an unbelievable game, regardless of the outcome. We're all soaking this in. We're absolutely loving it here at the Hangar. So Tigers by 4 points. The ball goes up in the air again. Great for the tap. Van Gemert contested it. Ball lands of Anthony. Winds there. Van Gemert has it. He's tackled. Free kick not paid. As it's rolling towards Richmond's forward line. Hayden Farley can take it. Kotsanis is trying to rush it through. He has.
Yeah, safe option there for the Tigers. Nice work from Kotsanis to rush that.
Richmond by 5 points. Mitch Stretton, the long pass to Logan. He can shoot from there, but will instead go to Henderson. Ball landed in his hands against the height of Greats. And this to put Essendon in front once more. He has 90 plays 89. We're not even halfway through this quarter, and it's been an absolute goal fest.
Goal number 4 for Henderson.
14-6 plays 14-5.
Looks very comfortable in the forward line as per usual.
I might need my blood pressure checked after this, as will half the people in the damn stadium. Ball contested. Henderson's there, he can pick it up and go for goal. Van Gemert. Essendon crowd want a free kick. But it goes to Richmond.
Bit of banter there from Kotsanis.
Ex-teammates, of course. Mitchell Stretton making the move from Richmond to Essendon, I believe at the beginning of last season.
Obviously Chris Henderson, another former Tigers in the Bombers gear.
Most definitely. Jude Anthony told to play on. He's going into Richmond's forward line. There's no one there except Weiner who can't get his hands to it. It's out of bounds. The Bombers by a point with 4 minutes 15 to play.
Strutton taking it from the baseline. There's a chance for the Bombers.
He goes long along the edge towards Logan. What a great mark.
Don't see too many overhead marks like that in the VWFL, so good to see it.
Oh, he's turned it over. James White.
Good intercept
Exactly
from him.
what the Tigers will be after. Now Kotsanis has it. He's knocked over in the chair. And time will stop at 3:48.
Yeah, great counter attack from the Tigers there. Able to intercept that. And then Kotsanis was able to get the mark there. And potentially line up for goal. Man Gomet on the line against Greats.
Kotsanis to put the Tigers back in front. He has. And he's got 7. Essendon 14-6-90. Richmond 15-5-95. 3.5 to go. Van Gomet the tap down. Nearly batted with Kotsanis. Anthony fists it on. It's out of bounds. It'll be an Essendon ball to Henderson.
They haven't stopped the top timer yet, but it's back up. Henderson.
They usually won't in that situation, I don't believe. Now Van Gomet has it.
All right, how are the Bombers going to respond?
Logan's there.
Nice lead.
It's in his range.
This is for number 9.
He might get to double digits. Caleb Logan to put the Bombers in front again. Neither side can miss at the moment.
I'm calling it. He's going for double digits, Bailey. He's going for double digits, I reckon.
I reckon with 2.5 to go, there's probably still 3 goals or so left in this at the rate they've been scoring them. 96 plays 95 in an epic here at the Hangar. James White has it. He can push forward. He's dispossessed. And it's Stretton's ball for Essendon. Across to Kinnebra. What will he do? He'll go to Van Gomet. Probably his best option there. And now Henderson presents for the Bombers. Caleb Logan's down with Jude Anthony in the goal square. Nathan Greats and Shannon Sykes all ganging up on him. Now Stretton has it. Goes to Van Gomet. Minute 45 to play. Henderson's there again. Bombers leading by a point. What can they do here?
Logan's all locked up in the forward line there. Van Gomet's leading out.
He is.
Gave him a good option.
It's Caleb's trying to get free. He is now. He's got no. Dispossessed. Ball in dispute. Kotsanis to White it. Can he pick it up and put Richmond in front with a minute to go? He can.
Alrighty, so we've got 1 minute left of the last quarter.
Richmond by 5. Richmond by 5 points. 16-5 plays 15-6. We're under a minute now. Ball goes up. Greats to tap. Will it fall out of bounds? Logan has it. Can he go for goal from here? It's holding a ball.
Did look like he was grabbing his arm though.
The epic chase down tackle from Jude Anthony. Can the Tigers hold possession here? Greats for Richmond.
All right, time is on their side now for the Tigers.
They cannot afford to turn this over. They've got less than 30 seconds. Anthony.
20 seconds left.
Holds it up. And now Greats, they can just chip it around now. They can't afford to give it up. He goes to Anthony again. Mark not paid. Greats has it. Has to give it away. Wynett. The match-saving mark. The Tigers are going to win it. What a game we've just witnessed. Richmond with an epic win by just 5
Fantastic
points. Yes.
game. As per usual, the Dreamtime game never fails to disappoint. The final score, Richmond 16 goals 5, 101. Essendon 15 goals 6, 96. Richmond with a 5-point lead to end the game. Less than a goal in it. Leading goal scorers, you had Caleb Logan on 9. We had Chris Gotsanis on 7, and we obviously had James Wynett on 9 as well.
Sorry, Dave, if I cut you off in the middle of that. That was an unbelievable game from both sides.
Yeah, fantastic game. So, unbelievable. I'm still trying to catch my breath from that. It
You
was
and me both.
fantastic. Great stuff to our umpires today, including our goal umpires, Tegan Morrison and Alana Johns as well. Double trouble, as you like to call them. And shout out to Steve Odgers, our diversity coordinator here today. The man, the myth, the legend, the big boss.
The Bombers will be left to rue that one. It's their second close loss in the first 4 rounds of the season. Going down to Collingwood by just 1 point in the opening round.
Yeah, fantastic weekend of footy for sure, Bailey. But, I don't know. What would you prefer, this game or Friday night? They're both great games.
You've got to say this one. This is one of the best games I've seen. As the Richmond players come in, they're all in their circle and they go for their team song. Richmond 5-point winners, 16-5, 101 to Essendon, 15-6, 96. The goal scorers in that match for the Bombers, it was Caleb Logan with 9, Chris Henderson with 4 and James Leonard with 2. While for Richmond, James Wynett led the way with 9. While Chris Kotsanis wasn't far behind with 7 of his own.
James Wynett was very close to getting double digits at the end.
Yes.
That last goal. Potentially, but I just fell short.
Yes.
But nonetheless, great game from him.
Unbelievable game of footy from both sides. We've said it before, we'll keep saying it because I'm lost for words. That's how good it was today.
Very fast-paced game too.
Yes.
Credit to the umpires, Matty Hader, Sam Stronach. Very decisive with their calls,
I might just
which is great.
for 1 second there, Nathan. We're having some post-match presentations. James Wynett's been judged best on ground and receives a trophy from Essendon Head of Community, Tim Neal.
Yeah, no surprise there. As you said, 9
I beg your
goals.
pardon, he's claimed that as the captain of the winning side. No, I think our umpire, Sam Stronach, has come in alongside me and said that if there was a best on ground given, James would be right in the mix. We can't say exactly where because the umpire's votes are strictly confidential.
Yep, don't give anything away, Bailey.
But James did a very, very good job today. So we'll get, hopefully, both teams to come in. James Wynett.
First, thank you to the Essendon Football Club. One for hosting. It's always a really, really good game. Not so good on Sunday afternoon with freezing Friday night this year. I just said to my guys, that's probably the best game I've ever played. It was equally unbelievable contest, back and forth, back and forth. You guys know the game, I played really, really well. Today was the way to play. Yeah, super proud, stuck together, clutch plays, that's exactly what we want. So, yeah, unreal. And thanks to the fans. Probably it was what we wanted, but yeah, great atmosphere. It's awesome playing for you guys. So, cheers.
Thank you to our players, supporters, volunteers and partners, and of course you, the fans, for being part of such a special day. Please exit safely, take all your belongings with you, travel safe, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.
That brings to a close our coverage here today from one of the best match days we've had in recent times. 2 unbelievable games of football. It was the Bombers victorious by 18 points in the community matchup and Richmond by just 5 in the senior game that we've just witnessed. One of the better games of wheelchair footy, as James has said, that we've ever seen in this league, in what's proving to be an amazing season so far. Nathan, thank you very much for your contribution today.
No worries. Thank you for having me, Bailey. And great to be down here at the Hangar. Great atmosphere. Obviously, Dreamtime never disappoints. And, yeah, great day of sport as well. I mean, we had the World Cup.
Yes.
Still going on at the moment, 60 minutes into the game. Australia 1, Turkey 0.
Good to hear.
Hopefully, like I said, we keep the lead and not choke.
Fingers crossed. To let
Hopefully
you all
not.
go so you can tune into SBS and watch that wherever you are around Australia or indeed around the world. And we'll see you next Sunday for our coverage from the Cardinia Life Stadium in Pakenham for round 5 of the VWFL. 2 games in our championship division between Essendon and Hawthorn and Richmond and Collingwood.
Who's your tips for those
Or
games?
I think, look, based on form, despite how good Essendon were today, I'm going to have to say Hawthorn. And Richmond Collingwood, who knows? That's shaping up to be another absolute belter.
100%. We're looking forward to it, Bailey. Be great.
Bloody oath we are. We'll catch you all then.